Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It is July 14th, about 7:15 in the morning, giving you a morning update on the Bench Lake fire and also a weather outlook for that specific area. So looking from Stanley over there, there's no vertical plumes, which is a good sign. Um, Lots of smoke has settled into the valley, but is drifting off. It's a lot worse this morning. You can see a little bit of cloud or fire smoke building as it starts to pick up today. We don't have a red flag warning in effect for that area. Relative humidity is going to be in the 20s today, and we're not supposed to have wind gusts over 25 there. So they did say that they might change that, but as of now, we're not in red flag warning, which is good. All right. No new growth as far as we know based on satellites. Areas of growth were over in this northwest quadrant, the southwest, and the south area yesterday. And the winds are going to be out of the northwest today, so that might push it over into this terrain. Although, I say that, yesterday we had pretty strong west winds and it was growing this way. So I think just with the layout of the mountains here, it must come over this hillside and kind of funnel down through the lakes and kind of push it this way. So localized wind always in effect, or always can have different direction from the overall flow. That's why forecasting weather in the mountains is hard. Looking at the Stanley Ranger Station, closest weather station we have that's working right now. Relative humidity is almost 70. We do have monsoonal air coming in today, so that'll be a good relief, keeping the relative humidity pretty, or higher, I should say. It was in the single digits yesterday. Winds are already out of the north and northwest. All right, so her forecast for today, gusts up into the 17 mile per hour range and mostly cloudy and winds out of the northwest. So I wouldn't say it's like phenomenal conditions for fighting fire, but it's probably better than having low humidity and high winds. All right, this is a MBM model. This pretty much takes every weather model out there and puts it into one place so you kind of get a nice running average of what's going on. And this is actually for Bench Lakes area. This was built because there is a weather station up there that's kind of been malfunctioning. But it's, anyways, the National Weather Service out of Pocatello does a specific weather forecast for this zone. So it's going to be, as you can see, mostly cloudy today. High 78 up at that elevation. Winds are going to be gusting into the 18 mile per hour range, so pretty on par with what the HER is saying. And they look like they're going to be more from the northwest today. Chance of thunder today is in the 10 to 20% range, and we have a 17% chance of rain. Let's take a closer look at that, because we do have some monsoonal air coming in and will give us some rain. All right, starting off the morning, there are a couple specks working its way maybe north of Stanley. This is kind of the area you want to keep in focus right here. As the day progresses and that moisture moves its way up north more, we do have some pop-up thunder showers that are possible. This is right around Galena Pass here, over into the boulders, so hopefully we don't have any more fire starts happen today. And that's going to be right around 2 o'clock, and those are going to build the further they go east over towards the Lost Rivers. And you can see some more activity. This is getting closer to Ketchum. Not as much, definitely potential for thunder showers, but usually you need to kind of be in the orange to red to get that real convective energy to produce lightning. And we definitely, I'm not going to show it today, but we do have some higher Cape valleys that could help with that thunderstorm process. So then tonight, looks like we are going to have some, these are not going to be big rainstorms. They're going to be fairly light, might even evaporate pretty much by the time they get down to the ground with all that heat coming off the fire. But it is kind of coming in at a good time. That is right around 9 or 10. So it could be when the fire starts to settle down again. And then not too much until maybe tomorrow afternoon when we have a slight chance of thunder showers again. And looking a little bit closer, they're saying Bench Lakes is going to get maybe up to 1/10 of an inch. It's not painted with color, but that does align with those storms I was seeing on the HER forecast. So let's hope for something out of it, because today looks like the day where we could get more moisture. All right, last thing we'll look at is some thunder potential. So this is in 6-hour increments. So this afternoon, chances of thunder for over there that area are 18%, so not super high. It's more over in that zone where we saw a couple of those pop-up cells happening. And then that goes away till again tomorrow, where it's even less chance of some dry lightning happening, where we don't have rain, but we do have lightning potential. So that's a quick little weather update on the Bench Lake fire area. Hopefully they do a great job suppressing that today with their hotshot crews and more from the water scoopers.